The setup, you see my chair, and you have a chair like this at home. We're going to start off in a comfortable seated position in the chair. Right, so with your knees in line with your hips, right, and your feet are flat on the floor. Close the eyes if it's comfortable for you. If not, just take your gaze down to the tip of your nose. Rest your hands on your knees and close the eyes here. If it's comfortable, remember, if not, just looking at the tip of your nose. And we're going to begin to take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. So relax in your chair. You don't have to sit up so rigid, but we do want the spine nice and straight, so we don't want to slump in the chair. We do want the shoulders in line with the hips, chin parallel to the floor, and the crown of the head parallel to the ceiling. But there is ease in the body, so relax the shoulders down the back. Now breathing in and out through the nose. Good. Notice the quality of your breath. When you breathe in, where does your breath end? Does it stop in the chest or in the lungs? And once you've found the natural journey that your breath takes, with our next deep inhale breath together, let's see if we can inhale all the way down into the belly. So take a deep breath in and allow the air to come all the way down into the belly. And on the exhale, let the breath go. Let's bring our hands actually to the side body. In fact, right over your belly. We want the fingers, let's interlace the fingers over the belly. Shoulders stay relaxed on the back. Take a very deep breath in here and feel your belly start to inflate. So deep breath in through the nose. Let the belly fill up with air. Good, and on the exhale, let it go. You'll feel the belly move away from your hands, right? Deep breath in. Feel the belly fill up with air. Feel it expanding. Good, and on the exhale, draw the navel in towards the spine and let the air go. Take a few more like that. Breathing in deeply so we can feel our bellies as they start to expand into our hands. And then as we exhale, the air moves away from the hands. The belly goes back towards the spine. Let's take 3 more. Inhale, fill up your belly. And exhale, let the breath go. Good, 2 more. Inhale all the way in. Exhale, let it go. 1 more. Inhale to fill your belly. Fill it up. Good, and then exhale to release the air away from the belly. Good, slide your hands away from your belly. Again, just let the hands rest on the knees. Take a deep breath in again. And on the exhale, we're going to drop our chin to our chest. As you exhale, chin drops to chest. On the inhale, we're going to roll the right ear over to the right shoulder, inhaling. And on the exhale, drop your head back so your chin goes up to the ceiling. Inhale, let the left ear go to the left shoulder. And then exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Good. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, the head drops back. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, the chin comes forward and meets the chest. 1 more. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, dropping the head all the way back. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And exhale, chin comes to chest. Good. On the inhale, just lift your head for a moment. Good. And on the exhale, bow chin to chest one more time. Inhale, the left ear goes to the left shoulder. Exhale and drop the head back. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, the head comes forward, chin to chest. Keep going. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, drop the head back. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin comes back down to chest. One more round. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, the head drops back. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And then exhale, chin to chest. Good. On the inhale, let's lift the head and bring our hands to heart center in prayer position. Let's take a moment here, Yogi Jewels, to set an intention or a dedication for your practice. An intention is based on why you came to your chair to practice yoga today. What do you intend to cultivate in your practice? That's one option. Or a dedication is to send your practice, the energy that you will generate in this practice, out to someone else who needs it, right? So if you came here with the intention to generate peace in your mind, body, and spirit, you can dedicate that peace to someone else. So let's take a moment here and set an intention or a dedication for our practice. And we'll seal it in with a breath. So take a deep breath in, inhaling through the nose. Open mouth this time, let it go. Good, we bow chin to chest to seal our intention or dedication in. And then we slowly blink the eyes open and lift our head to take in the rest of the space. Just bow towards the yogi in front of you. And if you are at home practicing with someone, bow to the yogi seated next to you. Good. Bring your hands down by your sides. On the inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up overhead. Our arms are going to stop here right in line with our shoulders. Palms face up. I always tell my students this is a position for God to pour into us what we need. So holding here, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bring your hands forward. Good. Keeping the arms up at shoulder height. Take a deep breath and exhale. Good. Inhale. Send the arms right back out to the side body. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the arms up overhead and then bring them down to heart center. Good. Very good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up to shoulder height. Palms face up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the arms forward. Inhale, open the arms wide. Good. Exhale, bring your hands up overhead. Inhale, and then exhale, bring hands down to heart center. One more of those. Inhale, sweep the arms up. They come up to shoulder height. Palms face up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands together. Breathe in. Exhale, open them up. Good. Inhale, bring them up overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center in prayer position. Let's take 3 big circles back. So we're going to circle the shoulders back 3 times. Big circles. Good. And now bring the shoulders forward 3 times. Big circles forward. Good. And stop. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Bringing the arms down by the sides, palms face forward. On the inhale, we're going to sweep our right arm all the way up. And then we're going to lean over to the left. You can hold on to the chair leg in front or behind, but really lean over here. Keep the bottom in the chair. So if your right hip feels like it's coming up off the chair, just gently press the right hip down, but really, really reach to the left and feel this wonderful stretch in the right side of the body. Breathe here. Good. On the inhale, we'll come back. Lower that right hand back down. Both palms face forward. On the inhale, we'll sweep that left arm up and over. Hold on to your chair. Good. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, we'll reach over to the left and feel this wonderful stretch now, all in the left side of your body. Good. Keep reaching to the left. Reach, reach, reach. Good. And on the inhale, we'll come back to center. Sweep both arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, I'm going to take a little bit of a back bend here. So sending your head back. Right, pressing your chest forward, just taking a little bit of a back bend in the chair. Good, and on the inhale, coming back to center and bringing our hands right back down to heart center. Beautiful, Jules, keep breathing. On the inhale, we sweep our hands up overhead. This time on the exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Let your belly rest on your thighs, and then drop your forehead down towards your knees, and feel this stretch in your low back prayerfully. Good. On the inhale, we're going to slowly roll ourselves back up to seated. The head is going to be the last thing to lift. On the inhale, we're going to bring our arms up overhead. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to fold forward again, all the way down, and let your belly and your chest rest on your thighs. Bring your fingertips down to the floor or to your feet, and drop your forehead in between your knees and breathe. Good. On the inhale, we're going to slowly roll ourselves right back up. Nice and slow. Let the head be really heavy. It's the last thing to lift. One more of those. On the inhale, sweep your hands up. Good. And on the exhale, forward fold, coming forward all the way down to the floor or to wherever you can get your fingertips to land, right? Rest your belly on your thighs. Drop your forehead down in between your knees. Good, and on the inhale, we're going to slowly roll ourselves right back up. Sweep hands up overhead. Good, and on the exhale, we're going to bring hands down to heart center. Now, we're going to take our right foot, right leg, and extend your right leg forward. So you want to bring the right leg up until it is in line with your right hip. So we're lifting that right leg, the whole leg, away from the chair, and we're flexing the right foot a lot. So you're pressing your heel towards me, and the right leg is lifted. Breathe here. Don't hold the breath. We're just going to hold this for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. I'm shaking too, y'all. Inhale. Good, and exhale to lower. Beautiful. Inhale, that left leg lifts. Flex the foot, extend the heel towards the screen, push your heel out towards me, and we're gonna hold it for 3 yogic breaths, but we're gonna use the God is breath here and throughout the rest of our class. So we inhale God, and we exhale is. Inhale God, exhale is. Last one, inhale God, and exhale is, and lower that left foot down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep your hands up, get tall. Good, and then exhale, come forward, resting the belly on the thighs, fingertips are on the floor. Perhaps forehead is resting in between the knees. Good, and on the inhale, we're gonna roll ourselves right back up to seated. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhale, sweep hands up overhead. On the exhale, we're taking a little bit of a twist here. So our right arm is going to come forward and our left arm is going to go back. So right arm is forward, left arm is back. Both arms are up at shoulder height. Good. And on the inhale, we come back to center. Beautiful. On the exhale, the left arm goes forward and the right arm goes back. Try not to lean to the left like I was showing you a bad example. Send your body to the right, even with the left arm forward. Good. And then inhale, come back to center. Let's do that one more time. Right arm forward, left arm back. If you're leaning, come in Good. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, and then shift because we're naturally going to lean. Good. And then inhale, come back to center. Bring the hands down to heart center. Let's take 3 shoulder rolls back to work that out. 3, 2, 1. And then 3 forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming to stillness. We're going to open the legs out to a straddle, right? So we're coming to this straddle position. See if you can keep the knees over the ankles. Maybe you bring your hands down to the inside of the knees here, right? Take a few deep breaths in. We're just going to very gently pulse the knees back for 5 yogic breaths. So inhale, God. Exhale is, and just press the knees open a little bit here, and then release. Good. Inhale, God. Exhale is, and press the knees back. Good, and then release. Good. 2 more. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Press the knees back and open, and release. Good. 2 more. Inhale, God. Exhale is, press them back and open, and then release. Good. This is the last one. Inhale, God. Exhale is, press the knees back, and release. Good. Let's keep the knees where they are. Keep the straddle. Now we're going to bring our arms up to shoulder height. Our elbows, rather, at shoulder height. Our palms face forward, and our fingers are spread wide. Good. This is seated goddess pose. On the inhale, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to twist our bodies to the left. So just a slight twist to the left, keeping the arms up. Good. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale and twist the body to the right. Good. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Come all the way down. See if you can bring your hands down to the floor. And then drop the crown of your head and let it hang really heavy here. Let's just shake our head a few times yes, a few times no. Shaking out any thought that is disobedient to Christ, that doesn't line up with abundance or survival in this moment. Good. And then on the inhale, we'll very slowly roll ourselves back up. Come to the outside edges of your knees and just press your knees back in towards each other. Good. Take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose, just resting your hands on your legs, on your knees. One more. Let's take a deep God inhale. Good. And then is exhale. Here we're going to come into a seated twist. So blinking the eyes open. We've been doing a few twists already this afternoon. On the inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up overhead. We're going to take your right hand, place it on your left knee. Take your left hand on the back of your chair, right? And then turn your head to look over your left shoulder and breathe. If you've been having any problems with digestion, this is a great twist, a great pose for that. 2 more breaths here. God on the inhale and is on the exhale. Good. 1 more. God inhale and is exhale. Release the twist and come back to the front. Good. Changing sides. So on the inhale, you take that left hand, place it on the right knee. Right hand goes to the back of the chair. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're twisting over that right shoulder. Take your gaze, look over your right shoulder, and twist from the belly. So twisting from the navel, from the torso. Keep looking over your right shoulder and just giving yourself a chance to bring things out. Take a little bit of a detox here. Good. And on the inhale, we come back to center. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep hands up. And exhale, forward fold. Rest the belly on the thighs. Get the fingertips down on the floor. Separate your knees so that you can drop your forehead in between your knees. On the inhale, this time we come up halfway. So we're resting our shins, our palms on our shins, halfway lift. Good. And on the exhale, we fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. On the exhale, we fold. One more. Inhale, coming up halfway. Good. On the exhale, we fold. Good. On the inhale, let's slowly roll ourselves back up to seated. Good. We're about to take chair pose in a chair. So you're going to have some options here. This is option one. We stay seated in our chair, but we lift our arms up, right? So they're at shoulder height. Our pinkies are rotated in towards each other and the shoulders are relaxed down the back. That's one option. Or if you feel like you feel strong enough for this today, you have the energy for it, it's going to require energy, strength in the knees and in the quads. On the inhale, you'll sweep your hands up and you'll lift yourself just slightly away from your chair. So you're no longer sitting on the chair, you're just hovering right above the chair, all right? So those are our options. Let's get ourselves ready. Whichever option you choose, we're going to hold that option for 5 God is breaths. So choose wisely. Ready? On the inhale, sweep your hands up. This is option 1. Or come off the chair just a bit. And we're here for 5 God is breaths. So inhale, God. Exhale is. That's 1. Inhale, God. Exhale is. That's 2. Stay on your legs, stay out of your head. Inhale, God. Exhale is. That's 3. Inhale, God. Exhale is. That's 4. One more. God on the inhale. And is on the exhale. That's 5. And take a seat if you were up. Good. Let's take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. Shake out your legs if you felt anything there, because we're going to do that one more time. So choose. If for that last time you were out of the chair and you were hovering above your chair and that was a lot, this time stay seated. Or if you were seated and you felt like you could amp it up, come out of the chair. All right, so let's get ourselves settled. On the inhale, we sweep hands up. Choose what version of chair you're in. If you're seated or standing, keep pulling your navel back in toward your spine and keep the shoulders relaxed down the back, and we'll begin. So it's God on the inhale, is on the exhale. That's 1. God on the inhale, is on the exhale. That's 2. Good. God on the inhale, is on the exhale. That's 3. Good. God on the inhale, is on the exhale for 4. One more. God on the inhale. And is on the exhale for 5. And release. Well done. Well done. On the inhale, sweep your hands up. Remember, palms always face up. Imagine as you're sweeping the arms up, you're waiting for God to pour something into your palms. You always want to be in a position to receive, yes? On the inhale, sweep hands all the way up. Separate your knees a bit. On the exhale, we fold forward, bringing the forehead down in between the knees. Good. On the inhale, we very slowly roll ourselves all the way back up. Good. We're going to prepare now to take Warrior 2 in the chair. So I'll show you first what it looks like. We're going to take it with the right leg extended. So you might remember this from the time we were together. Our right leg is extended out to the side, and that right foot is parallel to the wall, right? Or parallel to the chair. So we want the edge of the right foot parallel to your chair. The left knee is right over the left ankle, and we want that left knee moving out towards the pinky toe side of the foot, because that way we don't hurt the joint. And then as we inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up overhead. We open the arms out. They're going to be at shoulder height. You're going to take your gaze right over your left middle finger. Breathe here, Jewels. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Keep your right leg really active, right? So don't let it just go all soft on you here. Make sure it's active. We want to engage the muscle in the thigh, in the quad. Breathe here. 2 more deep breaths. God on the inhale. And is on the exhale. Good, one more, God, on the inhale, is on the exhale. Slowly lower the arms, and we're coming out of warrior 2 on the left. We're gonna change sides, because whatever we do on one side of the body, we must do on the other. So now the left leg is parallel, the left foot is parallel to the bottom of your chair, right? The right knee is right above the right ankle. On the inhale, we sweep our arms up overhead, not overhead, I'm sorry, up to shoulder height, palms face down. Take your gaze right over your right middle finger. And breathe here, deep breaths. God on the inhale. And is on the exhale. Good, one more, God. Is, actually one more. God is. Good, on the exhale, we lower. Coming back to center. We're gonna add on to that, all right? So we're gonna come back into our warrior 2 with the left knee forward and the right leg back. Ooh, I'm feeling some feedback in my right hip. That's all right, make the adjustment. In fact, if you're feeling some, maybe that's a sign. Let's not go right back into that right now. In fact, let's extend our legs straight out in front. Straight out in front. So you might need to come to sit like in the middle of your chair. So your legs can be straight out in front, just like that. I felt that. I don't know. That's God saying, hey, somebody else might be feeling that. So mercy, praise. We're just going to take what's called Paschimottanasana in yoga. So this is the chair version of the seated forward fold. So you can watch me the first time if you want, or if you know where we're going, come right on in. But on the inhale, we're going to sweep our hands up. And on the exhale, be really careful that you don't fall off the chair. Reach for the outside edges of your feet or your ankles or your shins. So I'll turn my chair to the side so you can see how I am positioned here. So I'm here, kind of on the edge of the chair. There's a bend in the knees, so you can have a slight bend in your knees because you don't want to lock out the knee joint as you try to come into this. So there could be a bend in the knees, come forward and reach here for the outside edges of your feet or your ankles or your shins, whatever you can hold on to comfortably. If you're here today, that's fine too. So go to where you can be comfortably. And once you arrive, you drop your chin to your chest and you take 5 God is breaths. So inhale, God. Exhale is. Inhale, God. Exhale is. 3 more, God. Is. God. Is. Feel yourself let go on the is. 1 more, God. Is. Good. Release the hold on your feet or your ankles or your shins, and then very slowly roll yourself all the way back up. Good. Very good. We're gonna bring the chair now to face forward. We're gonna come into what's called a figure 4. So we're opening the hips. We've been doing a lot of work already, Jules, and I hope you feel it, and I hope it feels good. But we have been, scoot back so you can see on my feet and everything, but we've been opening the hips and the shoulders. So this, what we're about to do, figure 4, is another hip opening pose. So let's see where we go with it. We're gonna take our right ankle and cross it over the left knee. See how that feels in your body. If you're there, great. If you're working to get to here, we'll start here. We'll take that left ankle and cross it right over the right foot. So we're either here in this, right, with the ankle over the foot, or we have the ankle over the knee. So find some peace wherever you are and breathe. Want to keep this right hip down on the chair. So if you feel yourself, rolling over like this, that's not what you want. You might want to bring your foot down. So we'll work on lifting that ankle to get it over the knee. It's just a matter of getting the hip a bit more open. We're lubricating the joint here. All right, so coming into figure 4. If you are here, you want to flex the foot. You want the right foot flexed. All right, take a few deep breaths here, draping your wrist over your knees. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Feel what you're feeling. If this is enough and you feel a stretch right here in your right hip, hold here. All right. If you feel like you need a little bit more, you can, on the inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. And on the exhale, you can fold forward. Right here. You're going to feel that a whole lot different. You'll feel the same thing if you have your ankle crossed over your foot. You can still sweep your arms up overhead here. And as you exhale, fold forward. Just be really careful about not tumbling out of the chair, and breathe. 2 more deep breaths, yogis, wherever you are. God on the inhale and is on the exhale. 1 more. God on the inhale and is on the exhale. Good. And on the inhale, we'll slowly roll ourselves back up. Before we take the other side, we're going to offer ourselves some relief in our body. So remember when we had our legs extended out in front of us and we were sitting on the edge of the chair? On the inhale, you'll sweep your hands up. And on the exhale, you'll bow forward. Again, reach for the outside edges of your feet or your ankles or your shins, whatever you can hold on to comfortably. Drop your chin to your chest, forehead to knees, and breathe. Good. And on the inhale, we'll slowly come up out of that. So you know in yoga, what we do on one side of the body, we have to do on the other. And you might find that one side is more open or more accessible than the other. So enter this pose with an open mind, okay? So take this left ankle now over the right knee. That's one choice. Remember, if you opt for that, you really, really flex that left foot. Option 1, or ankle over foot. Left ankle on top of the right foot. Right, get set up. Be mindful if you're doing this, right? If you're leaning to the left, bring your body back into alignment with your shoulders over your hips, sitting up straight and tall. So here or here. Either way, stay in alignment. On the inhale, we'll sweep our arms up overhead, taking a deep breath in of God. On the exhale, we're folding forward, no matter where we have the foot placed. Fold forward, drop your chin to your chest, and breathe deeply here, in and out through the nose. We'll be here for 3 more God is breaths. So inhaling God, exhaling is. 2 more God is. Good. 1 more God is. On the inhale, very slowly rolling up. You might feel that in your hips and in your back. Prayerfully, it feels good. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. Come to sit kind of in the middle of your chair again. And on the inhale, we'll sweep hands up. And on the exhale, we'll bow forward. Reach for the outside edges of the feet or the ankles or the shins. And breathe. Good. And on the inhale, we'll very slowly roll it back up. So hopefully that allowed us to get some extended range of motion in the hip. Let's see. Let's come back into our warrior 2. So the left knee is forward, turn towards the left. Right leg is back behind us. Right? Knee over ankle. Left leg. On the inhale, we sweep our hands up overhead, warrior 2 arms, and then we take our gaze over our left middle finger. Hold here for 1. God is breath. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. Stay with me right here. This time we're going to flip the palm. So the left palm flips up and faces up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale is, we're going to bring our right fingers down to that right leg and then sweep the left arm up and over. Get this really nice stretch again in the left side of the body. Breathe. 2 God is breaths here. God on the inhale is on the exhale. Good. One more. God is. Yes. Slowly coming out. Bringing the legs in. Actually, don't. Go right into warrior two on the other side. So now the right knee is forward, right? The left leg is back. Bring your hands up, arms up to shoulder height. Yes. Take your gaze right over your right middle finger. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Now flip that palm on the inhale. Let's let the left hand come down, left finger touch the left leg. And on the inhale, we sweep that right arm up and over. Two God is breaths here. So inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. One more. Inhale, God. You look good. Exhale is. Good. On the inhale, we come back into our warrior two. And then bring everything forward. Yeah, and just bounce your legs out here a few times. Excellent. How we doing, Jules? We good? All right. On the inhale, we'll sweep hands up right here. Remember, palms always face up. We just want to hold here with arms up at shoulder height, palms facing up, believing whatever we need God to pour into us right now is being poured in. Deep breath. On the exhale, the right hand comes down to grab the chair leg and then stretch your left arm up and over again. Get this really nice stretch in the left side of the body. So don't do what I did here, where I had my shoulder all the way up into my ear. Relax the shoulder and really, really drop into the stretch. Good. And on the inhale, just switch. Go right into it. Let that left hand hold on to a leg on your chair. Right? And reach that right arm up and over. Just keep that shoulder away from the ear. There's no tension in the body. Good. And then coming back to center. Beautiful. Another hip opener. This time we're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch. See how the soles of my feet are touching and the knees are butterflied out to the side. See how you feel there. Take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. Relax your shoulders, down your back. Deep breath. And let it go. Option. You can watch me here and decide if this is something you choose to do, or you can hold the pose right here. So the option is to inhale and sweep your hands up. And then as you exhale, to fold forward and just reach either for the outside edges of your feet or your ankles or your shin. You're holding onto your feet here if you fold it forward. And you're dropping your chin to your chest. And the crown of your head is moving down toward your feet. You're really heavy here. Just see how low gravity in the body will allow you to go. Be mindful that you not tumble out of your chair. So we're either here for a few deep breaths, letting God's gift of gravity work for us. Or if that's too much right now, we're here. We might be seated just like this, straight up, shoulders over hips, or maybe we're coming into it a little bit. We're working our way in. If we're here, this is great. Drop your chin to your chest and breathe and be grateful for wherever you are in this asana. We're going to hold this breath for 3 God is breaths. So inhale, God. Exhale is. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Feel yourself starting to get heavier. One more. Inhale, God. And exhale is. Good. On the inhale, you'll slowly roll yourself up. I don't know about y'all, but movement just does something to bring us closer to God. When I'm moving, I just feel God downloading all kinds of stuff into my head. Here, we're coming into a wide-legged V. So we're coming into a straddle. So you're going to bring the legs wide. You're resting on the heels. Legs are wide, resting on the heels. See how this feels. If this is enough, if your hips are like, yep, this is it, this is the edge, we'll stay right here. If you feel like you can and you should take it deeper, on the inhale, you'll sweep hands up. Remember, palms always face up. We always want to be in a position for God to pour. All the way up. And on the exhale, be very careful here, coming forward. Again, Get your fingertips down first, and then maybe walk your hands out, and then drop your chin to your chest and breathe. It's fine to have a slight bend in the knees. We don't want to lock out the knee joint here. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Deep breath. 2 more. God on the inhale. And ears on the exhale. Good. Last one. God is. And on the inhale, we'll slowly walk ourselves back up. Slow, slow, slow. Deep breath in. Bring your legs back together. Bounce them out a bit. Separate the knees so they're hip joint distance apart. If we put our 2 fists in between our knees, that's the distance of the hip joint, okay? Bring your palms to rest on your knees. Just gonna give the low back a little bit of juicing up. This is called cat-cow seated. I'm gonna turn to the side again so you can see the movement of this pose, of this little flow. What's gonna happen is on the inhale, we're gonna press the heart forward and drop the head back. On the exhale, we're gonna curl our chin to our chest and push the spine back towards the chair, all right? So on the inhale, we come forward, heart goes forward. On the exhale, we press it back. Good, let's take 5 more rounds of those. Inhale, God, come forward with the heart. Exhale is press the back towards the chair. Deep arch in the spine. Good. Inhale, God, and come forward. Exhale is and press it back. Ooh, it feels good. 2 more, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. God is. 1 more. God is. Good. And on the inhale, we'll come back to what is called neutral spine. Good. Come back and forward. Here, on the inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up overhead. See if this is accessible to you. Come all the way up, and then see if you can grab opposite elbows like this. If not, it's okay. Hold to where you can. If it's here, that's fine. If you can grab opposite elbows, be here. So we're either here or here or here. If there is any shoulder issue that doesn't make the other 2 arm options accessible to you. And take a deep breath in. On the exhale, keep holding onto your elbows. Start to fold forward. Let yourself be really heavy. Inhale. Exhale to release the elbows and slowly roll yourself back up to seated. We're going to take 3 centering breaths here. So I'm going to show you what the centering breath looks like. The centering breath is great. If you ever feel yourself becoming stressed out or your thoughts are no longer obedient to Christ, this breath is a really good way to settle yourself and bring yourself back. It looks like this. On the inhale, we sweep our hands up. Kind of make a little canopy with our hands. On the exhale, we press down any thought, any emotion that doesn't line up with scripture or is disobedient to Christ, all right? So we inhale, God, sweeping up, gathering what we need, everything we want. Exhaling is and pressing down anything unwanted. Don't meditate on the unwanted, like fear. Don't meditate on fear. On the inhale, sweeping up, gathering what we need, provision, abundance, love, courage. And on the exhale, pressing down any unwanted emotion, thought. Good. Last one. Inhale, God, and gather up the things you need that make you feel peaceful during this moment in time. That's all this is. It has come to pass. And as we exhale is we press down any thoughts that do not serve us, that make us feel worried, or afraid. Good. And then bring hands to heart center, closing the eyes if it's comfortable for you. Just take a moment and let that all settle in. All the stuff you did right now, the gathering up, good stuff, let it settle. Just let it settle, just be with it. Feel what peace feels like and let it take up space in your mind and your heart. Good, and then blinking the eyes open, just bring your hands down to rest on your knees. One more round of hip openers and shoulder openers, paying attention to our time. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like, and then I'll show you options, all right? So the first thing, we're coming into a pose called eagle pose on the chair. So we're gonna cross our right leg over our left. See how we get with that. And if we're there and that's fine, good. Then we wanna see if we can kind of try to glue that left heel to the right calf. I'm a little tight, so it's not there. We wanna squeeze the thighs though, really tight. So squeezing, squeezing, squeezing your right thigh over your left. Squeeze it nice and tight. Go to wherever you can in that cross. If getting your legs all the way crossed is a problem, it's not a problem. It's an area for growth. Then we'll just extend the bottom leg a little, and so we take the pressure off of that tight crossing of the legs. We can cross here. This is one option, or here. All right, so choose what's best for you. Choose with heart and not with ego. I'm glad we can't see each other for the most part. I mean, you all can see me, but I can't see all of you, because what we tend to do when we see other people, we start to pay attention to the noise outside our bodies and we start to compete. So let's not do that. Let's do what's best for our body right now. So sit up straight and tall with this right leg crossed over the left. Good. Now we're going to take our left arm and bring it up and shift that left arm over so that your left elbow is in line with your chin. See how this feels? If this is good, hold here. And then we're going to stack that right arm on top. And the right elbow is going to be positioned over the left. Both are in line with the chin. You can hold on to your shoulders here. Hold here. If this is enough, hold it here. If you can take it deeper, if the shoulders say yes, we feel open enough, you can flip your arms up. Palm to palm, forearm to forearm. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your elbows up in line with your chin. So we built our way up into this pose. We had a lot of options. Let's take 5 deep yogic breaths here. So inhale, God. Exhale, is. Inhale, God. Exhale, is. Good. 3 more. God. Is. 2 more. God. Is. Good. Last one. Inhale, God. And exhale, is. And slowly come out of that shape. Release the shoulders first, and then the legs. And let's take 3 big shoulder circles back. So roll the shoulders back 3 times. Good. And then 3 shoulder rolls forward 3 times, just lubricating the joint. Awesome. Now let's prepare for the other side. So we're going to change the cross. Now the left leg comes on top of the right. So we're here squeezing the thighs together, or we're here still squeezing the thighs together. Wherever we are, we're squeezing. Where that squeeze is an activation of the muscles in the legs. We want that squeeze happening. All right, so squeezing wherever you are, squeezing in tight. Good. Then the right arm comes on the bottom, the elbow in line with the chin. Then the left arm comes on top, elbow over elbow, and maybe you hold on to your shoulders. Maybe this is enough, right? If there's any limitation in mobility in the shoulders, this is where we want to stay, right? But if you honestly can deepen it, you'll flip the arms up like we did on the other side, bring the palms to touch, and lift the elbows so they're up in line with the chin. And we'll hold it here for 5 God is breaths. So inhale, God. Exhale is. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. 3 more. Inhale, God. Exhale is. 2 more. God is. Last one. God is. And very slowly release the arms. Ooh, release the legs. Take 3 shoulder rolls back, big rolls back. 3, 2, 1, and then change directions. 3 big circles forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come into stillness. Just doing a little time check. All right. So at my studio, every month we have a pose of the month. And for this month, the pose is called Legs Up the Wall. I'm going to show you how we can do legs up the wall and chair. If getting down on the floor is good, that's how this is going to look. I'll show it to you first. And if getting down on the floor is not good, we'll talk about what options we have. But if you can, if you're coming down to the floor for legs up the wall and chair, basically, we're going to take our legs through the chair, feet go through, just like that. See me so far? Coming down onto my back, all the way down, with my legs in the chair, with my arms spread out to a T shape on either side of the body, or maybe I goal post the arms, the elbows are bent, and my hands are up by my head, or maybe my dominant hand is on my heart, and the other hand is on the belly. So if coming down to the floor is good for you, here's where you'll be. If not, we'll do legs up the wall in a chair, a version of it. Seated. Either bringing dominant hand to the heart and other hand to the belly. Goal posting the arms on either side of the head. Seated is going to make it a lot more active, or teeing the arms out alongside the body. It's comfortable. Mimicking legs up the wall by extending the legs straight out in front of you. Going to be here for 5 God is breaths. So inhale, God. Exhale is. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. 3 more. God is. 2 more. I'm losing the shape. God is. 1 more. God is, and release. If you were in the chair with your legs lifted, if you were on the floor with your legs in the chair, meet us back seated in the chair. We'll all come back to a comfortable seat in the chair. Good. Closing the eyes here. Beginning to slow down our practice. We're going to come into a chair version of child's pose. I'm going to show it to you from the side so you can see again the shape of my body in this pose. Child's pose is a surrender pose. It's wonderful. So come in. We're going to sweep our hands up overhead. Then we're going to bow forward, resting the belly on the thighs. And then bring our hands into prayer position at the back of our head, tucking our chin to our chest and breathing here. In and out through the nose. Gonna hold that seated child's pose for 5 deep God is breaths. I came out of it so I could still talk you through this for 4 more breaths. The child's pose is a wonderful moment for us to remind ourselves to activate our childlike faith especially now. Believe God's promises that this moment will pass over you and you will come through on the other side just fine. 2 more God is breaths here. Last one, God on the inhale and is on the exhale. Bring your fingers down to the floor and slowly roll yourself all the way back up to a comfortable seat. Good. Just going to finish like we started. Sitting up straight and tall. On the inhale, we sweep our arms up. I'm just going to stop when the arms get in line with the shoulders, palms face up, believing God is pouring into you whatever it is you need in this moment. Inhale. Good. On the exhale, bring your arms forward, still in a position to receive. Inhale. On the exhale, open the arms up. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, bring them down to a grateful heart. Good. One more like that. On the inhale, we sweep our arms up, palms face up. Stop when the arms are at shoulder height. On the exhale, we bring the hands forward. Inhale, open them up. Exhale, bring them over your head. Actually, inhale. Good. And then exhale, bring hands down to heart center. Good. Let's go ahead and relax in the chair here. So sit back, go ahead and lean back. Maybe step your feet out a little away from the chair, relaxing your shoulders, bringing your dominant hand, placing it over your heart, and then the other hand comes right on top. And let's make 3 little circles, just rolling your hand, 3 little circles over the heart in one direction. Good, and then 3 little circles in the other direction. Good, and hold here, breathe here, in and out through the nose. Good, and if you would, repeat after me. I am not worried. I am not anxious. I am not afraid, because I trust God. I am not worried. I am not anxious. I am not afraid, because I trust God. Last time. I am not worried. I am not anxious. I am not afraid, because I trust God. Take a very deep breath in here. Open mouth, let it go. Good. Bringing the hands to prayer position right in front of your heart. Deep breath. Let it go. On the inhale, bringing the thumbs up to the forehead, right in the center of your forehead. Inhale. On the exhale, we bow forward. We say amen to end this prayer practice. So bowing forward, amen. I'm going to come forward here and unmute you. See who is present. See how you're doing. Just let me know how you are.